Alright guys, here we are, updated finally, PV17. In fact, there's been another update from the original update that I streamed on Sunday, or Monday. Yeah, Monday. My days are already off, I wish it was Friday, that's all I know. Either way. So, if you guys missed out on the Twitch stream on Monday, I was recording that, and I was going to put it up here on YouTube, and I decided I'm going to not do that, because everything would be different for you guys here, so, decided not to go with that. I'm going to do just a first episode here for Season 2, and we're just going to explore the map. I'm going to show you guys some of the things that have been changed, and I'm going to get things going here by, and let me slow down time just a little bit, by selling off everything I have. So nothing different from what it was on the last season in that aspect, but probably still going to be, well, you guys tell me in the comments down below. Do you want me to stay at Evans Farm, or do you want me to go somewhere else? Allen Farm, Johnson Farm, Roberts Farm, you know, one of the new, or, well, they're not new, but one of the normal PV17 farms, or, I mean, I'm not really interested in being at Cook or Wright. Those are the original Goldcrest Valley farms. So, the choices are EVR, Johnson, and we'll stay tuned, because we'll drive around looking at everything, and we'll go through each of the farms, so you guys have a good idea, for those who are not familiar with this map, what these farms look like. But let's go ahead and real quick, let's get everything started here, selling everything off, and then we will go ahead and buy at least a pickup and tour the map. So this will take just a minute. All right, there we go. $2.1 million, and of course, if you start on normal, you start off with $20,000 to start with. So, just in case I want to take a photo of this one, but I don't think I will. Who knows? Well, first, let me bring that back up, and let's get my new ride. There we go. Dodge Ram. We'll make this yellow like it was on the server. So, of course, we got to go with the Cummins, and yeah, we'll go with the gooseneck. That's it. So $53,000 for that one. You know what I also realized, though? We could ride in style. The convertible. Maybe I'll... You know what? I'm going to do it just to... Let's see. No, I'm going to leave it... I'm going to make it yellow. Okay. Convertible 140, convertible 220. 220's got 220 horsepower. Wheel setup design 3, 2, 1, standard. So let's go with 3. We'll leave the rim color and everything else just as is. $59,000. Ouch. I'm probably going to regret that, but we're going to ride in style here. So here we are. This is a good photo to take. Yeah. Get lined up here. Bam. Alright. So, let's go cruising as I fix my camera. There we go. I don't think I've ever driven this thing. So, the map has undergone a lot of changes, and mostly none of the stuff here in the PV area has been affected. Everything, or the Goldcrest Valley area, you have to go into the PV area for all the changes. And actually, no. There are some changes here. I almost forgot, in the Goldcrest area over at Cook Farm. So let's drive on over there. Realisms, I know. Uh-oh. Yeah. Right off the bat, you guys are probably seeing the new silos. These are new silos that Cass was able to put in, and all of the farms have this new silo. I don't know what map he's been able to pull this from, but it's something that we have been talking about for a long time, getting something in here that is a little more American, a little more realistic as well compared to the original silos. So these have the dryers right there. They always make that whirling sound. So pick up and drop off is all in the same spot, so you guys might find that a little tricky. But yeah, I think it'll be alright. Now let's see, did he fix it? Yes, he did. Over on the live stream, and this is probably killing the frame rate right now, but over on the live stream, this box, if you look closely, you see the lines forming a box here. This box was high up, about halfway up that door right there, and it wasn't allowing the tippers trigger, you know, to offload. So, and that's F5 if you guys want to bring that up. It helps you see triggers and things like that. As you can see here, the box is the offload area, and then you can see this trigger here for the refill. But that and Evan's farm both had that issue. He was able to fix that overnight, and we updated everything today. So this is the updated map. Everything should be good to go, as you saw there. Let's see, did he... Oh, yeah, we got 2 new sheds over here. He cut down the field, which was field 28. So 28 is not as big as it was, I believe. I think, yeah, he cut it down and molded everything in here very nicely. So that is all... and, it, you know, still a decent-sized field. You know, can't complain. But now there are 2 hangars here at Cook Farm, so that's very cool. Both the single bay garages as well. And one other thing to check out, he modified these garages. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is the one. Or no, maybe it's that one over there. Let me get in the car and I will show you. All of the farms have this setup now. They all have one regular and one extended. So this one here is extended, and it is now long enough for people to park their semi-trailers in here. Yeah, I think he probably tested it against the BSM. Yeah, it's longer than that one. Yeah. Yeah, there's no special marking on them, you know, to say this is a long one, that one, you know, whatever. So yeah, definitely you can tell right here, you know, this one is longer than that one. So I mean, park your trailers in there, you're good to go. Even if you don't want to, you know, park it in a hangar, you know, there you go. You can go ahead and park your trailers in there and be good to go. I don't believe there are any other changes at this farm. So let's head on down to the Johnson farm. Actually, let me go this way. Now, for the life of me, he asked, do you notice something that's been removed? And I just can't remember what was removed. Hopefully he watches this video and is able to remind me again what might have been moved, but I don't know why, but right now I just can't remember. This is the perfect car, by the way, to go off-road through a field with. I don't think anything new is at the orchards. At least I don't remember him saying there is anything new. So the orchards are as is. If you guys noticed before, though, pallet factories are placed at the orchards. So no more running halfway across the map to deliver pallets from the factory over by the quarry over here. Every orchard has its own pallet factory right there. Once again, we have 2, as always, 2 hangars, and also the new grain bins here. I don't think this spot right here is something he's able to fix, so this, I think we're stuck with this. But here's the longer bay as well for that, so you guys, once again, park your trailers there. I don't think there's any other new changes here. I do believe he has not done anything with the factories. So the factories are as they were, and nothing has changed there. Yeah, I don't remember him saying anything last night, saying I'm recording this on Tuesday. He didn't say anything on Monday night during the stream, but I think we're going to cover everything. I'm pretty sure we're going to cover everything that he has done here. I know he has worked diligently on trying to fix frame rate issues at certain farms. If you guys watched last season, I had mentioned looking at the hangar next to the silo over at the Evans farm, which we're going to. That was just a Johnson farm we were just at. So now we're going to the Evans farm, and the Evans farm would just tank on the FPS whenever I looked at the main hangar. Now, it probably won't do that now. It's, I think it's F9? Nope, not F9. F8? No, that's not it. Okay, I don't know what the hell all of this stuff is. This is interesting. Trying to remember... Nope, that's not it. F2. There we go, F2. So once again, new hangout here, and solid 60 FPS. So no issues here. Wait until we get the equipment over here. That will probably change. In fact, I could probably go higher than 60 FPS. I think my monitor, I think I have it capped at 60. I don't remember in the NVIDIA settings. Even though I have a 144 hertz monitor, the video card, it's long in the tooth. It's 3 years old, almost 3. So it's a little long in the tooth, but still does the job. So there we go, you know, and then, like I said, that one's also going to have the long garage in there for the trailers, so that is taken care of, but at least we're not dropping the FPS, which is good. We'll zoom on over here to the first elevator. And what's that building? What is this? So first off, we've got silos here now. This makes it a little more, once again, American style, but also a little more realistic because many grain co-ops here in the States have silos like this, or some, you know, some sort of storage besides just a regular building like this. Back in the 50s and 40s, maybe they did this because, you know, there wasn't a whole lot of production, or, you know, maybe they were able to ship it out faster. I don't know. But nowadays you've got these, so you know, that just kind of brings more realistic feel to the whole game. But this here, I like. Now, is this so much needed here? Yes, but no. I mean, we do have planters right across the tracks there, so we would at least be dropping off, what, foods, I think, or yeah, foods. But here is, you can see your triggers for load and drop off on each one. So you just pull your truck up, back it up if you want, and, you know, make it more realistic American Truck Simulator style, and just back up, and there you go. You can offload, and you're done. Unfortunately, we still have the silos on the tracks. That's not something he was able to take care of, so we're stuck with that. As much as I'd like to see them go, doesn't look like it's going to happen. Oh well, can't have everything. You can't win them all, you know? So, on to the quarry. There has been a change here as well. Now, on a prior video, I did show you a new building that was put in here, and he decided to go ahead and remove it. Well, now a building is back, and this one, I don't know if this is credit to him, or maybe the map was updated by, who was it, Quantum? But, I keep on thinking I gotta open one side at a time, but it's just delayed like that on purpose. We do have a new building here, and this one does look a little more correct. Okay, the style, maybe not. That looks like something's German, but it's got PV17 quarries on there. What is that? PV17.net on the side. So there's your drop-off point right there, and then you just come around to this side, and there's your loading point right here. Pull it nice and close, boom, you're loaded, away you go. So very nice. And of course we still have the separate load points right there for the train. So that one comes from the stone processor, that one comes from the quarry. You're all set. No big changes over here. We do have a sign here. I don't remember seeing this before. Fuel for stone boulder production and gravel pits. And that's where we're going to go next. And this is going to be kind of a cool thing here. We were talking about this. I'm glad he was able to do it. No change here to the stone crusher. So those of you who watch over on Twitch and cheer and, you know, chant and place bets on whether or not I'm going to roll the truck over, that is still a possibility. So over here at the gravel pits, we still have that garage over here. It's not something we've ever used. I don't know if others have used it, but we still have the ramp as well. Unfortunately, that dozer still sits out there. I don't know why it's there, but okay. We have the wash plant. Now, this is a different position from what it was before. He had it, I think, right around this area, and he took the Rambo one that's just basically just a reskinned potato washer and put it underneath here to get the sound. I don't think he did it this time, because I know the map wasn't happy about that. Ooh, excuse me. It wasn't happy about that. So, we'll find out eventually. The guys are really wanting to get this thing going over on the server, so one of these Twitch streams, and eventually I will, here in the single player, get this thing going to start earning some gold. I do not know what the ratio is, but obviously you take gravel, and then you get water, and then you get stone and gold out of that. So, and the nice thing is that you can recycle the water. You come over here. Oh, it's actually slurry now. Okay. That's different. It was recycled water. But here is the other new addition. Now this, you know, it does look like it's crammed in here pretty good. But what you do is you'll come in here with your truck, and you just back down this ramp. Park it right here, and then you get out, and you jump into what he was originally talking about, just a blade dozer. And you can push the boulders right into the truck, and then you just drive on out of here. So, I mean, there's no need for anyone to be stockpiling boulders in the first place. So, yeah. And anyone wants to complain about that, well, you shouldn't have been doing it anyway. But this makes it easier, since there aren't really, I mean, even that Volvo that we've been using glitches like mad. So yeah, they're at least this way you guys can find a dozer that you like. I still have to go looking for one, and you can just push the boulders into the truck. Easy peasy, done. Simple, right? I don't believe there were any changes over here over at Cogent besides the new hangar that's right here. So we got an entrance for it right off the main road. And that comes out over here on this side. Oh, we do have a garage over here now, and I imagine this is a trailer garage. Yes, that is a trailer garage. Other than that, I don't think he changed anything else around here. It doesn't look like it. So we'll cut right through here and head on into town. No changes in town, but at least everything now, as you can see back there, the road's showing up now. So with this map restart that I'm doing, you guys don't have to do that, but you will have to delete some files like the terrain density and stuff like that. I think I mentioned it back on episode like 36 or something. I will try to find that and link it down in the description. If I don't, then my apologies. But there were certain files that you would have to delete, and I didn't do it for the longest time because that also meant that you would end up losing the crops that you had on your field, which is why this time on Season 1 I was waiting for mustard. That's what happened. So that's why I decided, you know what, a fresh map start is probably the best thing to do, and I would recommend it for you guys. Yeah, it's going to suck if you've got over half the building, half the factories made and everything, but a fresh restart is probably the best thing to do. That's my advice. If you guys don't want to do it, that's fine. A lot of this stuff should show up, except for the roads. You see the road now there, you can, you know, there's no more grass on it. So that means the road that's over there by the sugar factory that goes to the lumber area, that will be gravel, and it won't be covered in grass. This area here is set up a little different than the other one over by Evans Farm. So you got your loading area over here on the awning, and your drop-off is over here. He added the 2 silos here. It doesn't look like they're connected. I don't know if he kind of forgot that, or maybe he just wasn't able to reach. Oh no, that's part of the building. I'm sorry, that is part of the building. Those silos right there. These silos obviously are connected. Now they're not functional. Keep that in mind. They're not functional. They're just there for looks, and that is it. So we also have one more road right here that cuts through the Applebee's parking lot, and there we go. Makes for a nice flow of things. Now, I know someone's going to ask, well, what about the car wash? Well, I imagine it's still there, and there it is. And with the new map restart, all your files should be reset, and therefore everything should be showing up just fine over there. If you had grass coming through it, should not be an issue now. What else we got? I don't think that's it. I think that's it for over here. So we'll jet right on over here to Allen Farm now. Same treatment over here with the Allen Farm, although instead of being right over here along the edge of the grass, now it is over there, the silos. So he put it off out of the beaten path a little bit, but still a good place for it. You know, maybe it wouldn't have fit over here where the original one was. I don't know. But now we also have the long one here too for your trailers. So you have that to work with. Now down this road here is, you know, open for whatever you guys want to do. One of the last few areas here that actually have mud puddles. But this is where, what was it, the seed and liquid fertilizer was? So you guys can go ahead and get a placeable and put it down here if you want. You're free to do whatever you want. It's an open spot. Knock yourselves out. There are plenty of placeable factories out there for you guys to go ahead and, you know, drop into your map. It's not something I normally do, but, you know, more power to you guys. Here is the casket shortcut right here. Finally uncovered, so we can just shoot through there when we go to the furniture factory. Or over here to the sand pit, which has a landing here. I think this was here before, if I remember correctly. It's not something we ever used because, well, I don't think we were already done with sand for the most part when he updated all this. So, but there you guys go now. You've got your own little access road, making it a little bit more legit, a little bit more real, I guess, instead of cutting through fields and grass in order to get to the other side where the sand is. Nothing is new over here with all of the silt stuff. Everything is still normal, and of course, you guys already know about this area here. You saw it during the last drive-through. Everything is in one location now. Easy peasy. Drop it all off and just go. Still have the construction crew down there. I think they're state workers. They never get the job done. So now let's head on over to Robert's farm. This is the farm I'm actually using over on the server. So if you guys, once again, are watching over on Twitch, this is where you'll see me at. So I kind of prefer not to be here for the single player. But same treatment as the others. In the same spot the other one was, and the new stretched. Now here's a good sensor side by side like this. Equal on the back side. But when you come around to the front side, you'll definitely see one's longer than the other. So the idea is to try to get as much equipment off the map, and when you close the door, it takes it off the map. So, and that helps the map. It helps the game run better. If you've got stuff laying all over the place, it can affect the performance. So that's the whole idea with putting stuff in the garages, whether it's the hangars or the single bays. Get it off the map, and then you don't have to worry about it, and the map won't worry about it either. I also believe I was told, not by Cas, but originally when PV17 came out, that maintenance is not going to be an issue, but I am not 100% sure. It's not something I've ever looked at. I never did the math at midnight when, you know, everything was speeding up. So, once again, more silos over there. Nothing really different over here, except for, hey, wait a minute, where are all the silos? Well, the silos are now right here. Open up the doors, and you got your drop-off, and you got your pickup. All in each silo. And, of course, each silo is independent from each other, so you got your goods here. I probably would have put a sign here instead of just the labels. Makes it a little easier to see. But you got foods, foods 2, and produce all right here. So you just open up the doors, and I think you can leave these doors open. I don't think it's really going to affect anything gameplay-wise. So that makes, yeah, I like that. I like that better than the silos. I've never been a fan of the silos when it comes to anything other than green. And that's just me. And so seeing these here, it's just like, ugh, no. I don't know. Me no likey. No. But I wouldn't expect any more updates unless it's some game-breaking issue to this map. I think you guys are safe. You don't have to worry about restarting anytime soon. Here's the other pallet producing factory. Yeah, factory. But yeah, I don't. Unless it's, like I said, unless it's a game break issue, there, you know, maybe FS17 updates, or maybe someone finds a catastrophic issue with this map and the changes that we've made to it. I really wouldn't expect to have the need to do another map update. So I think you guys can go ahead and farm away at ease, in peace, and not have to worry about it. I think we're done with the updates. Now it's just a matter of waiting for our FS19, and I've heard that out of a few different modders already, that they're not going to really focus anymore on bringing new content to FS19 or FS17. That they're going to focus on getting tooled up and ready to go for FS19 now. And, you know, either it be converting the mods that they have for 17 over to 19, or bringing out brand new mods for 19. So hopefully, ooh, wow, that's a big bump. I don't know if Cass has seen that one. Holy crap. That's a big bump. That'll send even a tractor flying. Cass, can you smooth that? No, I think we're just going to leave it as is. Once again, I don't think that would be a map breaker, but, you know. Alright guys, got another map update. Fixed a spot over my cook farm. Yeah, I don't, yeah. If there is going to be an update, I'll just mention it. You guys can update it if you want it, and if not, but I'll let you guys know in a future video if there is an update. If you don't hear from me on that, then just assume there wasn't one. But yeah, a lot of them are already starting to get ready to do FS19 mods, so we should have mods fairly quickly for that game, which is going to be pretty cool. But alright, I think that's going to do it here for this one. Oh, I left my lights on. No bueno. No bueno. There we go. Yeah, I think that's going to do it here for this one. When we come back, I will be purchasing all the vehicles, combine, at least a couple tractors, tools and implements for that, and, you know, probably get to work focused on getting seed down, because, well, it is spring, and actually I should take a look at this. And night's on. And lower the save interval to every 30 minutes. Just in case. Oh, okay, that's not it. What was it? I don't know what 5 and 10 is. I'm not the seller. I don't want to be the seller. See, I don't know what this 5 and 10 is. What is 5 and 10? Help me. Help me. Oh, crap. That's not... Alt S. That's what it was. What are we set to here? 9 days. No, we gotta make that 3. Introductions is off. Help key and menu. I'll leave that on. What the hell for now. Snow mode on. Snow tracks on. Crop moisture on. So there we go. 3 days will be the normal setup for that, and we should be good to go. So yeah, like I said, we'll be back here in a couple days, or maybe sometime this weekend. We'll get to work here, buying all the equipment we need, and hopefully get some seed in the ground. I'm leaning towards going back to Evan's farm. It's what I was at on season 1. I like that farm, so I might go back to that. But you know, if overwhelmingly people say, no, go to Allen Farm, then I'm going to go to Allen Farm. It's not completely up to you guys. I could overrule you, but I'll listen to what you have to say. So if you think I should go to Johnson, Roberts, Allen, or Evans, let me know in the comments, and we will pick it up from there. So until episode 2, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Make sure you check down below for links for Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all that fun stuff. Gonna work on a mods list. There should be one down there. It's the same server mods that we have on the server, so you guys can go ahead and download them all. It's gonna be a big file, about 4.5 gig, I believe. I might have a couple extra mods here. I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do with the mods list here just yet, but at least I will have all the same mods that are on the server here. Maybe a couple extras. We'll see. Link also, well, obviously check the mods list down there, because then you can also get PV17. The PV17 Geo, I will try to link down there, as well as link to Seasons, so you guys can go ahead and play along with Seasons and the PV17 Geo file. If you guys want to use a different Geo file, that is completely up to you. No one is stopping you from doing that, but at least the Geo file for this one is made for this map. And I think that's it. So, take it easy.